I think it'll be okay. I think that's cute. That'll be good. I like it. Yeah.
And you know what? If they get the bubbles right away, they get them right away.
Yeah.
And they'll hold on to them the whole night.
Yeah. They're gonna come out here and like put it back down.
The flow doesn't matter, but this flows better because they drop off presents, then as they walk in, they do this. And then they sit over. Sorry.
That's okay, it works.
This is cute. I like it.
I'm just concerned on what they're gonna do about the cakes because our cake's supposed
Where
to
are
be
these
set
things
up.
gonna go?
Right now, they're eventually gonna go in here, but all of our cupcakes and cakes are in the back fridge.
Okay.
And so I need to ask them what all they're gonna do during the switch.
Okay. And if not, you can assign some of us to set up things.
Because I didn't want the bartender to have to be in charge of non-alcoholic and alcoholic, because there's only one bartender for 80 people.
I think we'll just move them over, this one over a bit, that one over a bit, and that way it's a bit.
Yeah.
It's like, so you don't think, oh, I need to feel my own type thing.
But do we even want like our mugs in the same area? That's maybe about
Ours?
Yeah, because if we already know where we're gonna be and we can start making a mess with them.
Right.
I mean, we could put them in that room
Yeah.
if we wanted to have them to.
Yeah,
easy
absolutely, y'all, because I mean, I'll be taking my pictures.
Yeah, because
with
ours will
her,
just
they
sit
know.
out while we're taking pictures.
Yeah.
So that we can move ours, yeah.
Okay.
And now
Do you want
we're
me to
just
move the
wondering-
guys?
And then
in
that's
there
my
too?
room.
I think we need a picture with our mugs. They're adorable.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, okay.
And if people question it,
I mean, if Brittany is okay with it, we can fill them.
Well, we're doing like a real picture. I'm gonna take this shirt off from underneath.
But I just want
Yeah, we're
like,
about to take.
if
one-
people ask, like, make sure they take these home, like, these are people's to take home.
Okay.
I don't want to take a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I have extras in case they break or
Okay.
whatever may
Bless you.
happen.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Okay.
Okay, Mom.
My baby, I thought the robes are cute. I saw them when they were all wrinkled up
Well,
in
they kind of open
the
up.
boots of.
I know,
but they're so cute.
Papa Howard told me like my thing was opening and I'm like trying to
Well, I was at the
tie
hotel.
your outfit.
Like, it's cute, isn't it?
And then jeans good. Yeah.
How many?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus, she's great. You thought I was her initially your wedding?
Yes, I was very concerned. I was like,
Yeah, you said casual, baby, but I mean, no, not
okay, so just so you know, I'm gonna go over with you because.
Okay.
So you're gonna walk me down.
Mom, I am listening. Okay.
So you're gonna walk me down Dad. As soon as we get up there, you're gonna go and sit down in the reserved area.
What's up?
The front. You're gonna go over
I
there.
go,
The bride's
we're
side.
walking this way. Okay,
So
right.
this, okay.
Left.
Yeah, so
Left.
I'm assuming.
Why is this okay here?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dusty.
So I'm assuming like back here.
Yeah, I think being an art would be the best bet because we could do two as a stem and then come off.
Yeah, I think that'd be cute. I think we should do that. Okay, so but we're definitely moving ours.
I think so. I think we should move. I don't know what we should do with the guys.
Yeah, what the guys. Okay, it's Brittany and Robert's wedding day, and I also have to acknowledge that it's also National Cat Day. Is that a coincidence? For those of you that haven't had the pleasure of meeting me, my name is Emily, and I was lucky enough to be chosen as Brittany's matron of honor. When I found out I had to give a speech, I was a little nervous, but everyone reassured me saying, "You're a teacher, you do this every day." Well, if that's the case, everybody put your cell phones away, and no texting under the table. I know every trick in the book. This might be hard for those of you that know Brittany and I well to believe, but we actually got off to kind of an interesting start. When I first met Brittany, which is a nerve-wracking moment for any girl meeting her boyfriend's family, she told Dustin that she didn't really like me. Well, here we are, 8 years later. Now we laugh about that day, and that couldn't be any different from how we are now. We're forced to be family, but we choose to be friends. I'm grateful for how close Dustin and Brittany are because it has allowed Brittany and I to also become really close. Not everyone is as lucky as I am to have a sister-in-law like Brittany. I feel like I won the lottery with getting Brittany as my sister-in-law. As many of you are fortunate enough to know, Brittany is the most wonderful person and the most wonderful friend. She is loyal, she's thoughtful, and she would bend over backwards for her friends and her family.
Not in that dress.
She's taken care of me when I'm sick, cleaned my entire house, and cooked for me, all without being asked. Brittany is the type of person you would call when you needed help, and she'll drop everything to help you. When I think back on all my times with Brittany, all I have are happy, fun memories. Whether we're dressed up in tacky sweaters, watching a Longhorn football game, floating the river, walking through the streets of New York City or New Orleans, or drinking margaritas, we're always having a good time. Some of my best memories of Brittany are when we're just doing a puzzle, crafting, or watching Netflix on the couch. It doesn't matter what we're doing, you just can't help but love being around Brittany. Now, enter Robert. When I first sat down to write this speech, I was trying to remember the first time that I met Robert, and then I realized I don't actually remember the first time that we met. It just seems like he's always been there, and that's one of the things that makes Brittany and Robert so great together. It seems like they've just always been together. When I think back on so many of my memories with Brittany, I always just assume Robert's part of the memories, even when Brittany hadn't met him yet. I'm really glad that Brittany's marrying a fellow Longhorn, and we'll work on getting him converted to a Texans fan. Robert is sweet and he's caring, and he takes great care of Brittany. I think the moment that I knew Brittany and Robert would last was when Brittany decided to move to Utah. If a girl will follow you to Utah and it's in North Dakota, she really will follow you anywhere. And if a guy will let you adopt three cats and 2 dogs, is that the right number? I lost count.
Guinea pigs.
Okay, anyways, if a guy will let you adopt all of those animals, it must be true love. Plus, it's pretty nice to have someone as handy as Robert joining the family.
Yeah. Yay.
Robert is definitely the kind of person I would call when I have a flat tire, and he would be there in an instant. That's what makes Brittany and Robert so perfect for each other. They're both caring, they're both thoughtful, and they're 2 of the most genuinely sweet people that you'll ever meet. I couldn't be happier that the 2 of them found each other. Robert, welcome to the family. Now, please raise your glasses for a toast to Brittany and Robert as they start the next chapter of their lives together. Here's to a lifetime of love and happiness.
Good job, Em. Cheers, baby.
Hello everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kyle Garrett, and for Robert's dad, Ryan. Now Robert has reminded me that I'm supposed to say a few words tonight, so a few words. Oh, more, okay, I'm sorry. So let's get started. Let me first start by thanking everyone for coming out to celebrate both Robert and Brittany's marriage today and their adventure that they're embarking on. So, fornication. For an occasion such as this, it helps to be prepared. And though I might not be completely, I believe that both Robert and Brittany really are. Now, I met Robert back when I was going to UT. We lived together our junior year of college. It was there I really made a great friend, and I learned a lot about what made Robert the great man he is today. Robert is a very hard worker, pretty handy with most any tool in the garage. Unfortunately for Brittany, the razor's kept in the bathroom. He isn't afraid to do what is necessary. He is a great friend. He is very reliable, timely, loves his family, and if the need arises, he can be, what was that word? Loquacious orator. I'm being told that means he's great at producing a lot of hot air. On a more serious note, I think that these 2 have grown to embody preparedness. On numerous occasions, I got to watch Robert either make dinner for Brittany or both of them make it together. Surprisingly, I wasn't invited to those candlelight dinners.
I wouldn't either.
However, I did get to see the beginning of the great passion and love that these 2 were developing. I believe it is their teamwork that created some very delicious smelling meals in our apartment. A drastic difference from the ramen noodles Grant made when I lived with him senior year. When Robert asked Brittany if she would move with him up north, I like to think that she sighed a little and said, "I'd be happy to. I'm already packed." And then Robert proceeded to load 10 suitcases worth of shoes and coats. Brittany was prepared to drop everything she knew and go with the great man that she had found. A woman like Brittany is destined to marry a man who recognizes the sacrifices that she is willing to make to be with him. A man who sweeps her off her feet, who can bring out that lovely smile she uses to brighten any room she walks into, and a man that knows at the end of the day she is the person who matters the most. a man who will make her the queen of their castle. Good thing you found her before that guy did. Actually, I believe Brittany has found that man, and he is right here, standing beside her, just where he belongs. Robert is every bit that man. Specifically, when hard times hit and Robert was laid off, Brittany didn't bat an eye, and was happy to move back down to Texas with him, mostly because it was warmer. Robert, seeing what he had to do, was prepared to take a job and move the love of his life to Houston so that he could do his part in providing for their teamwork and their relationship. He knew the job didn't pay the same, but was happy to have it. It is this quality of Robert's that I think shows the preparedness he has to dive off into whatever the situation calls for, just to hold up his end of the loving partnership that these two share. So, to you, Robert and Brittany, may life grant you many smiles, always a shoulder to cry on if you need it, and a long, happy marriage.
Very nice.
Robert and Brittany.
Cheers.
Well, I just wanted to say thank everybody for coming out and for supporting us and being able to make their time down here. I know a lot of y'all have traveled, mostly my family. His family lives here. But I appreciate y'all all making the time for the night and for the weekend to spend it with us.
I just want to say thank you as well. I know that it was, my family had to deal with me trying to make everything, and then today we couldn't get my dress and just everything. And I'm just so glad that each and every one of y'all could actually make it here tonight. It really means a lot to me.
We love you, baby.
Okay, anybody have any words?
Everybody did a wonderful job.
Okay.
You did good. I did good. Steven did good. We did good. Ready?
Yeah.
Time to drink. Got last picture.
So I guess we're gonna go ahead and start eating. I guess we're gonna start with our table here first, and then everyone else can follow.
where I